Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got here. Spoiler, I didn't read the lease. The receipt was longer than the actual grocery list. 40 applications, 40 polite no's. A personal best, honestly. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Anywhere with a working microwave, Chad. The numbers just don't want to add up. They never do. Missed the bus by 2 seconds. Cool, 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 cool. Minimum wage, but the burritos are free. Somehow that felt like a win. One condiment packet? That's the whole fridge. That's it. Personal space is a luxury Bo can no longer afford, apparently. Turns out adulting was a lot more spreadsheets than anyone warned him about. First shift, first saucer-related incident. Off to a great start. Extra napkins. That's the hill this customer chose to die on. There are unwritten rules about that break room fridge, and Marcus takes them very seriously. The drive-thru speaker turned every order into a guessing game. A schedule with a 20-minute gap between shifts. Bold strategy. First paycheck, smaller than expected. Taxes really said not so fast. Quarters for laundry. A hidden tax nobody warned him about. 2 guys, 1 mop, 1 shared exhausted stare. 1 candle turns instant ramen into fine dining. Ambiance is free at least. 1 nickel. That's the whole tip jar. A single lonely nickel. 40 cents saved. A win is a win no matter how small. Must love my 14 snakes. Bo kept scrolling. 2 Snake Tim seemed nice. Bo decided to stay solo a little longer. Payday. 1 sad piece of confetti fell. It knew the assignment. First real paycheck. Didn't even cover a decent dinner out. Every single envelope somehow says final notice. Impressive, honestly. Each bill opened to a bigger number than the last. A real crescendo. 5 streaming services. Bo only remembered signing up for 2 of them. Rents due, delivered with a smile that did not match the message at all. The numbers rearranged themselves into a frown. Rude but accurate. A convenience fee. Convenient for who exactly? Let's just split it evenly, says the friend who ordered 3 appetizers. A pep talk in the mirror that spiraled into a full budgeting anxiety attack. 1 $7 coffee, 1 full flashback montage of every unpaid bill. The unsubscribe button was hidden behind 17 menus, a real quest. Rent day, now apparently a party complete with balloons. Bo remains unmoved. You've overspent your dining budget by 340%. Phone face down immediately. Turns out the neighbors got bills too. Somehow that helped a little. Closed the laptop before buying stuff he didn't need. Small victory, real victory. Bills, subscriptions, and a landlord who made rent day feel like a birthday party. Bo needed a plan. Signed up for 3 delivery apps at once. Bold, unwise, bold. The GPS sent him to the completely wrong house. Confidently, delivered tacos to a sushi order. Both parties equally confused. Would you take $2 for this couch? No. No, Bo would not. 1 overly enthusiastic dog. 1 very long, very fast walk. The ring light fell mid-take. So much for influencer. Pretended to be a busy freelancer. The document was completely blank. Tried to look like he belonged near the weights. Did not belong near the weights. Bought a vintage lamp for resale. It does not turn on. A plastic bag blew across an empty road. That's the whole traffic update. 45 minutes of surveys. $1.20. Worth it? Debatable. Got more soaked than the actual cars. 0 out of 10 fundraiser experience. Bid on sneakers. Price crashed the second he hit buy. Incredible timing. Accidentally roasted the 1 dish he actually liked. Awkward but honest. Every side hustle under the sun, and Bo was still just barely scraping by. Pre-approved, the envelope practically glowed. Suspicious but tempting. The fine print scrolled off screen for an unreasonably long time. Signed anyway. You're doing great, says the receipt, sarcastically apparently. The minimum payment and the total balance are somehow wildly different numbers. Someone forgot to pay their share of dinner, but for the 3rd time, cool. Waited on hold so long an entire day passed. The hold music remembers Bo fondly. A package he didn't remember ordering. Turns out a forgotten subscription box. The group gift suggestion was more than Bo currently has. Total ever. You're $12 away from your goal. The goal was just not being negative. The bank explained overdraft fees with an apologetic wince. Bo's soul left the room. Money in, money immediately back out. A very efficient, very sad revolving door. Liked a vacation photo while eating cereal for dinner? Solidarity, sort of. 10% off a candle. That's what the rewards points got him. That's it. No jokes this time. Just a quiet ceiling stare and a lot on his mind. Turns out Bo wasn't the only window with the lights on. At 1 a.m., bank app open. A late-night infomercial and zero sleep is a truly persuasive combination. The exclusive business kit was a pamphlet and a magnet. That's it. Marcus' face went from curious to deeply, deeply concerned real quick. The number went up, Bo cheered, the number came right back down. Chaz explained the whole scheme with the confidence of a man in sunglasses indoors. A free pastry and a knowing look. Priya gets it. Pitched his own business idea with way more confidence than the idea deserved. 30 open tabs. Turns out he'd tried some version of every single one. Just Bo, the skyline, and an empty backpack. Even the jokes needed a breather. No balloons this time, just a serious notice and a stomach that dropped. Everyone walked by, scrolling, nobody looked up, rock bottom technically. Bro, you don't need a hustle, you need people. Marcus dropping wisdom for free. A light bulb floating up. Literally, subtlety was never the point. Started texting, calling, reaching out to literally everyone he knew. Bo didn't need a get-rich-quick scheme. Turns out he just needed his people. Everyone gathered, everyone talking over each other. In person this time at least. Trevor offered him a real stable schedule, an honest gig. Finally, employee discount. Don't tell my boss Priya. Breaking the rules a little kindly. A quiet payment extension, still somehow holding those balloons, kind in her own way. A potluck thrown together out of nothing but kindness and leftover casserole. Friends, a spreadsheet, and a genuinely workable budget, chaos included, but it worked. A small, honest table. Everyone chipped in to help him set it up. First, genuinely happy customers. Small, earned, real. A toast with mismatched mugs instead of glasses, somehow better that way. Turns out making ends meet was never supposed to be a solo grind. A slightly bigger number hit the account, and this time Bo actually smiled. Paid rent on time in full. Mrs. Kowalski's smile was for once completely genuine. The little table's running steady now. City keeps moving around him same as ever. Priya waved him off. Order already made. Small routines. Good ones. Bo never did get rich, but turns out just getting by together beat every scheme he ever tried.